Can I talk to you? Have you ever asked yourself, do I really love my job? Because if you have, let me let you in on something. You're not the only one. Here are a few signs that you might not love your job. You dread going to work. You complain about the pay. The excitement for the job is left, and you find yourself sitting at brunch on Sunday with your mimosa, tapping your feet singing the Monday blues. Boom! It may be time for you to move on to something else, whether it be starting a business, finding a rich husband, or finding another job. Whatever it may be, make sure you're making yourself happy and getting those bills paid. And keep rolling, rolling, rolling on the ride. Y'all be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter for more advice and tips. See y'all later.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Today we're going to talk about the importance of establishing an emergency fund. Now look, I know and I understand that sometimes there's just too much month and not enough money and we can't really establish an emergency fund, but statistically, 8 out of 10 adults do not have enough money to cover a $500 emergency saved up in a savings account. Now, how do we establish an emergency fund? First, we have to understand what our purpose is and why we're establishing this fund. Why should we establish an emergency fund? Because God forbid, if I have a $900 emergency come up, I don't want to have to go to the bank to take out a $900 loan. I don't want to have to go swipe a credit card for another $900 to put myself further in debt. I need to have an emergency fund established of 3 months to 6 months, okay? That will, if I lose my job, if something comes up, I have at least 3 months to 6 months of income. Ideally, if we could get 9 to 12 months saved up in an emergency fund, then you know come hell or high water that financially you will be okay if something comes up. Now, the purpose of it is that when an emergency comes up, my fund is already established. Guess what? It's no longer an emergency. We've already planned for this. And when we plan for things, we can execute the plan. We don't plan to fail, we just fail to plan. So understanding that, putting together a plan, having a fully funded emergency fund, and if you're just starting out, start with $1,000 and then build on it from there. So, this is Marcus Whitfield, and remember, knowledge isn't power, but applied knowledge is power.
What got me is like there and was like, it's a rat in here. It's you. The acting. But you know what? I know people like that in real life.
What's the word with K Hicks?
We've got trivia, special guests, and whiskey.
Pour a glass of whatever you're drinking and buckle up.
What's the word?
What's the word with K Hicks? Watch live on YouTube, Wednesdays, 9:30, 8:30 Central on Channel 7. Believe the hype.
It's a strong indication that your partner has issues with commitment, period.
When you've got questions, she's got the answers.
We do have a caller.
But what she says might not be what you want to hear.
The solution to that is Gullah Jack. Gullah Jack tells you plain and simply to just nut the
Queenie Unfiltered. Watch live on YouTube and you could be invited on the show. Wednesdays at 10/9 Central on Channel 7. Believe the hype.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I talk to you? Have you ever asked yourself, do I really love my job? Because if you have, let me let you in on something. You're not the only one. Here are a few signs that you might not love your job. You dread going to work. You complain about the pay. The excitement for the job is left, and you find yourself sitting at brunch on Sunday with your mimosa, tapping your feet singing the Monday blues. Boom! It may be time for you to move on to something else, whether it be starting a business, finding a rich husband, or finding another job. Whatever it may be, make sure you're making yourself happy and getting those bills paid. and keep rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Y'all be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter for more advice and tips. See y'all later.
1, 2, 3, go!
Today we're going to talk about the importance of establishing an emergency fund. Now look, I know and I understand that sometimes there's just too much month and not enough money and we can't really establish an emergency fund, but statistically, 8 out of 10 adults do not have enough money to cover a $500 emergency saved up in a savings account. Now, how do we establish an emergency fund? First, we have to understand what our purpose is and why we're establishing this fund. Why should we establish an emergency fund? Because God forbid, if I have a $900 emergency come up, I don't want to have to go to the bank to take out a $900 loan. I don't want to have to go swipe a credit card for another $900 to put myself further in debt. I need to have an emergency fund established of 3 months to 6 months, okay? That will, if I lose my job, if something comes up, I have at least 3 months to 6 months of income. Ideally, if we could get 9 to 12 months saved up in an emergency fund, then you know come hell or high water that financially you will be okay if something establishes, if something comes up. Now, the purpose of it is that when an emergency comes up, my fund is already established. Guess what? It's no longer an emergency. We've already planned for this. And when we plan for things, we can execute the plan. We don't plan to fail, we just fail to plan. So understanding that, putting together a plan, having a fully funded emergency fund, and if you're just starting out, start with $1,000 and then build on it from there. So, this is Marcus Whitfield, and remember, knowledge isn't power, but applied knowledge is power.
1, 2, 3, go!
Can I talk to you? Have you ever asked yourself, do I really love my job? Because if you have, let me let you in on something. You're not the only one. Here are a few signs that you might not love your job. You dread going to work. You complain about the pay. The excitement for the job is left, and you find yourself sitting at brunch on Sunday with your mimosa, tapping your feet, singing the Monday blues. Boom! It may be time for you to move on to something else, whether it be starting a business, finding a rich husband, or finding another job. Whatever it may be, make sure you're making yourself happy and getting those bills paid. And keep rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Y'all be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter for more advice and tips. See y'all later.
1, 2, 3, go!
Today we're going to talk about the importance of establishing an emergency fund. Now look, I know and I understand that sometimes there's just too much month and not enough money and we can't really establish an emergency fund, but statistically, 8 out of 10 adults do not have enough money to cover a $500 emergency saved up in a savings account. Now, how do we establish an emergency fund? First, we have to understand what our purpose is and why we're establishing this fund. Why should we establish an emergency fund? Because God forbid, if I have a $900 emergency come up, I don't want to have to go to the bank to take out a $900 loan. I don't want to have to go swipe a credit card for another $900 to put myself further in debt. I need to have an emergency fund established of 3 months to 6 months, okay? That will, if I lose my job, if something comes up, I have at least 3 months to 6 months of income. Ideally, if we could get 9 to 12 months saved up in an emergency fund, then you know come hell or high water that financially you will be okay if something establishes, if something comes up. Now, the purpose of it is that when an emergency comes up, my fund is already established. Guess what? It's no longer an emergency. We've already planned for this. And when we plan for things, we can execute the plan. We don't plan to fail, we just fail to plan. So understanding that, putting together a plan, having a fully funded emergency fund, and if you're just starting out, start with $1,000 and then build on it from there. So, This is Marcus Whitfield, and remember, knowledge isn't power, but applied knowledge is power.
What got me is like there and was like, it's a rat in here. It's you. The accent. But you know what? I know people like that in real life.
What's the word with K Hickson?
We've got trivia, special guests, and whiskey.
Pour a glass of whatever you're drinking and buckle up.
What's the word?
What's the word with K Hickson? Watch live on YouTube Wednesdays, 9:30, 8:30 Central on Channel 7. Believe the hype.
It's a strong indication that your partner has issues with commitment, period.
When you've got questions, she's got the answers.
We do have a caller.
But what she says might not be what you want to hear.
The solution to that is Gullah Jack. Gullah Jack tells you plain and simply to just nut the up.
Queenie Unfiltered. Watch live on YouTube and you could be invited on the show. Wednesdays at 10/9 Central on Channel 7. Believe the hype.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I talk to you? Have you ever asked yourself, do I really love my job? Because if you have, let me let you in on something. You're not the only one. Here are a few signs that you might not love your job. You dread going to work. You complain about the pay. The excitement for the job is left, and you find yourself sitting at brunch on Sunday with your mimosa, tapping your feet singing the Monday blues. Boom! It may be time for you to move on to something else, whether it be starting a business, finding a rich husband, or finding another job. Whatever it may be, make sure you're making yourself happy and getting those bills paid. And keep rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Y'all be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter for more advice and tips. See y'all later.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Today we're going to talk about the importance of establishing an emergency fund. Now look, I know and I understand that sometimes there's just too much a month and not enough money and we can't really establish an emergency fund, but statistically, 8 out of 10 adults do not have enough money to cover a $500 emergency saved up in a savings account. Now, how do we establish an emergency fund? First, we have to understand what our purpose is and why we're establishing this fund. Why should we establish an emergency fund? Because God forbid, if I have a $900 emergency come up,
Hi, beauties and babes. Happy Wind Down Wednesday. Happy Juneteenth. Happy season finale. I just want to take a moment to thank everyone that's been joining us thus far. It's been an amazing season. Thank you to all our guests. Thank you to everyone over at Channel 7. It has been an awesome ride and a great journey. We've learned a ton about all your favorite beauty tutorials and secrets. And we have a special episode for you in store. We will be showcasing Boulevard Lash Company, which is my business partner, Bola, who couldn't make it with us today, but she will be watching. She's over somewhere handling business like a boss babe. Love you, sis. Miss you. But yeah, we'll be showcasing our Say It With Your Chest collection just in time for Juneteenth, where we have a great variety. You can purchase these necklaces on boulevardlash.com. If you just go on to our Jewels and Gems tab, you'll be able to see all of the jewels that we have in stock. Not only do we have our Say It With Your Chest collection, but we have many other great things on there. So make sure to check that out. So today we'll be talking about how to accessorize, and we have some special guests joining us towards the end. And make sure you guys use our promo code FREEDOM to receive 30% off today of your purchase, which is a steal to say the least. So yes, let's jump right in and cheers and happy Wind Down Wednesday. So first necklace I will be talking about today is our Motherland necklace, which I have on today. This is a very, very cute one. It's the Africa pendant, which is beautiful. It has some script within it, which is really cool and very detailed on our 1/4 of inch Figaro chain. And all of our necklaces are 18 karat gold plated, so they won't tarnish, which is awesome. And yeah, so this is our only chain that isn't adjustable. So it will lay on your neck just about here. And when it comes to accessorizing, it's very important to know the neckline of your garment when it comes to choosing your necklace. So if you're wearing something very plunged, kind of similar to like what I have on now, you could do one or two things. You can go a little tighter with a choker, which is what we'll showcase some of that later. And you can go like midline, which is like what I have here. And then you can also like drop something down a little lower, which one of our necklaces is adjustable and can go a little lower. So, if you're wearing a like a neckline that's high up, you could go for a choker, but only if it's like really tight. But when it comes to a shirt that's pretty high, you want to probably have something drop down a little midline like here, which would be good for, some of our other necklaces. So the Africa Motherland necklace is a great option for, especially if you're wearing black. I love to wear it when I'm wearing black. It looks really good, especially when you accessorize it with other gold jewelry. It really pops. The next necklace that I'll get into is our BLM chain, and that's our Black Lives Matter custom design chain, which is really beautiful in a nice script font. And that one is adjustable. So you can either wear that really tight like a choker, which is really cool, or you could wear it, just a little lower midline, or drop it down, whatever you like, whatever tickles your fancy. That's definitely one of my faves, just because it's our, custom one, especially with everything that's been going on. It's great to just, show, where you stand at this time. That's why we call it your Say It With Your Chest collection, because it's just great and important to be Black and proud, and necklaces, as we know, we love to show our nameplates. We like to, when it comes to necklaces and jewelry, it's a great way to embody and exemplify like what you stand for and what you believe in. So that's why, we dropped this collection to, show our solidarity and, exemplify, what we believe in and everything that we stand for. So it's a great time to, tap in and purchase some of these, because just in time for Juneteenth and just in general, everyday wear. I wear my necklaces all the time. So yeah. The next necklace we have is our solidarity chain, and that's the fist, and that one's adjustable as well. So that's one that I typically like to wear like at the lowest rate, but it also looks good really tight. So that's cool, so when it comes to accessorizing, you can just according to, whatever you like, but, some of us like to layer our necklaces, or stack them rather. Some like to say that. So two chains that really complement each other are the Black Lives Matter chain and the solidarity chain with the fist. It's a very nice ratio of like, of a chain and then the space. So I've worn those two, which is really cool. If you're a little extra, you like to wear multiple chains, which is super cool. And, if you're even super extra, you could wear them all. You know what I mean? You can wear them all. They're all able to be stacked together. And you can layer them and wear all three if you're just looking for like a little more pizzazz. But yeah, and you can dress these up or down. Even just, you could wear them in the office, something, like with a button up, tucked in, a little tight. You can wear them with a turtleneck. It's hot, so we probably won't be doing that. A deep V, whatever your preference is, we've got you covered. And like I said, these don't tarnish, so you can have them to last a lifetime. So you're definitely getting the biggest bang for your buck. So yeah, I don't have my iPad today to check if there's questions. But yeah, so that's pretty much it when it comes to accessorizing. You know, accessorizing is simple. It definitely goes by your personality. Some people like dainty, some people like extra. So whichever you like, you know, we've got it all for you. We got a little bit of everything for everyone. So make sure you guys check out our Stay With Your Chest collection and all our other jewels and gems, which we have featuring a bunch of our other jewelry. But yeah, like I said, today we have some special guests joining us. We wanted to bring back some of our faves from the season, and we had quite variety of amazing guests. Today we have Vanity Basics joining us back today, which is super awesome. That was definitely one of our favorite episodes. So we have Lainey joining us.
Hey.
Hi, Lainey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much for coming back.
I'm great. Thanks for inviting me back.
Yes, of course. Of course. We love your products. I'm super excited. We love everything you do. I finally made my purchase, so I'm super excited. Can't wait for that to arrive because I am going on multiple trips. So I definitely need all the seamless support I can get.
Yes, it will go out in the mail tomorrow. I hope you like your package.
I'm sure I'll love it.
Nice.
Yeah, so let us know what you have going on right now. Any new products or just, whatever. If you want to just recap the products that you, presented to us last time, whatever you want to do.
So since last time, some of the changes that have been taking place is that I did a rebranding on my Instagram page. So
okay.
Now we have new colors, a lot more content. I've been incorporating a lot more reels, just more visuals so people can get an idea of how the products work. Reviews from people on how they like the products. So again, I can quickly run through like what my products are, and they are boob tape. I have them in multiple colors here. And another cool one that I have is the clear boob tape, which actually gives you the same hold as the colored boob tape, but it's transparent. So that's cool if you get something that's a little more thin with the straps or the and you're a little concerned about the thicker tape being a little more visible. Another one is the strapless thong that people seem to have lots of questions about. I always love when people DM me and ask me more questions about it. But basically what it is an adhesive thong where you put the front part on your bikini line and this back part will go on your lower back. And the thing about it is that it also has like a cotton seat, which is really important. But now it's summertime. We just finished a pandemic and I know people want to get outside. So these are perfect for things like leggings that are really tight fit into the body and you don't want to have that, bikini line or the thong line showing. This has nothing on either side. This is also really great for a lot of cutout dresses. That's really trending right now with the thigh cutout, the high waist cutout, and I think this would be great for those things as well. Or you might just want like a high cut skirt, those side skirts, long skirts, high thigh. So these are perfect for things like that as well. And this is reusable. So once you take this out of the package, if you keep the backing that's on the adhesive part and reattach it to it, you can reuse it again. You could just wash it lightly and let it hang dry, and that's perfect for reuse. We also have our thin silicone nipple covers, which are really good to wear under things that are mesh or see-through, and you kind of like don't want that extra attention because, your girls may pop out. But I also have these really pretty petal-shaped ones as well, and these aren't reusable. These are like a one-time use. Okay. And then our pull-up bra, which is on our lovely mannequin here, which I like to keep in the back. But basically what it is, our bunny ears is just, you just put it on and you pull up and you attach it there. And this kind of gives you lift throughout the day. And this one is also reusable. So once you're done with this, you can just wash it lightly and let it air dry and it will become sticky again and you can reuse it. So that's the cool part about that. Anything that has the adhesive, the panties and the pull-up bra, you can just wash it, let it dry. As time goes on and you wear it a little bit more, the adhesive may like wear down, but you will be able to get more than one use out of it. So that's the really cool thing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I can't wait for that one for sure. Because sometimes you just need a little lift.
Yeah, and sometimes it's summertime. You don't want that strap. You don't want nothing going too far back on you. You want
Right.
something that's a little backless. Blazer,
Yes.
my blazer on. Blazers are
Yes.
now. You can never go wrong with like blazers and some leggings or some shorts. It's always like a good look. So
For
get your
sure.
together, ladies. Get your little cleavage out.
Yes.
Be a good
For
addition
sure.
to your.
Levels to the cleavage.
Yes, it is. It is.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us again. Let the people know.
Have any questions or just want to see more of our products, please follow us at We Are Vanity Basics on Instagram, as well as our website is www.vanitybasics.com. And we also have TikTok now. So I have some reels that I've been posting on TikTok. So you could also find us
Awesome.
at We Are Vanity Basics as well. So the more support, the love coming through, I appreciate it. But thank you so much for letting me use your platform, Lonnie. I love it.
Of course. Awesome. And are you running any special promotions for the holiday?
I am. So I'm running a Juneteenth promotion. So if you go to my website and when you check out, if you type in Juneteenth, you'll be able to get a 5% discount on your purchase at checkout.
That is awesome. So yeah, girls, ladies, whosoever believe it in seamless garments, go and get those because I got mine. Okay, so I'm gonna be ready for the summer. Are you winding down with us, Lainey? I want to do a little cheers before we let you go.
To grab anything in time, but next time I definitely will be having something.
Yes, it's okay. It's all good. Well, cheers. Well, we have some questions. Is the thong one size fits all?
The thong is not a one size fit all. I have them in small, medium, and large. And what you want to measure is from, your front part to your back part. So usually when we order undergarments, we add our hips in. The thing about the strapless thong, you don't have to add your hip measurements. It's just more like the width from your front to your back. And they're in small, medium, and large. So you would just see, that thing, and it has stretch. So, if you feel like you might be a small, it has stretch. So it should fit perfectly fine.
So we have another question. I wear a 36 double D and I'm nervous about wearing boob tape. What advice would you give them?
So the advice I would give someone who have larger breasts is the hold is really tight and firm. So as you can see, like our boob tape, it like once it adheres to the skin, it's on there. You'll get the lift you desire. If the thing about it is also sweat proof and waterproof, and it's not stiff, so you'll still have that like cleavage and like movement to it. But we also have like a chart that's on our website as well as on our IG page that gives you some ideas in different directions you can apply the boob tape to kind of give you the lift that you desire. But we do have women who are in G's as well as H's who tried the boob tape and had no problem with it. So it all is about like how you apply it, what direction, but I would definitely kind of give it a try for a larger boob.
Awesome. Yeah. So, this tape is for everybody, it just kept everyone in mind, no matter what size. So that is awesome. So don't be nervous. Give it a try.
I know. Try it out.
For sure. But yeah, thank you again so much for joining us. You are killing the game. We love everything that you're doing with your Instagram and your marketing. Like I told you earlier, everything looks amazing. And I'm wishing you more success in your future and in your business. And, if you want to feel free to let everybody know what else you got going on, because Vanity Basics is one thing you have going on, but I know you have other things going on too, girl. We this is a platform for all things, everything. So yeah, if you want to drop, you plug in whatever, go on ahead.
So right now my main focus is Vanity Basics. Maybe by July 1st or August, I will also be offering on my platform as well, on my personal page. But I do have like a 360 photo booth, and it's great for people who have content and they want to show their content on a different level where people can stand on a platform and kind of get a view, a 360 view of like how the products may look on. So it's awesome for people who do hair, people who have like boutiques where they have clothes. I'll be demonstrating on my website as well as my IG page, some demonstrations of how I use the 360 to kind of like show my products.
That's awesome. That is
So
cool.
yes,
that is so cool. I'm glad I asked. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, guys, because that is super cool. I've definitely seen those, and those are awesome.
Right. Well, thank you for letting me use your platform again, Lonnie.
Of course.
Introducing ladies to something that, you know, they may have never thought of or came across. But please show your support. Please come follow the page. Again, he is at We Are Vanity Basics. And, you know, drop comments, DM me if you have questions. Any of that stuff would be great.
Yes, awesome. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll be in touch. Have a good evening.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. So next we have Prissy Girl Nails joining us. We are so glad to have Carmen back. That was a great episode. That episode actually had some of our most views on like the single posted videos, because after we launch live, we do the separate videos so people could go back and like check out those actual tutorials for just that tutorial. And Prissy Girl Nails is one of our most raved and watched tutorials, so we have to have her back because you got to give the people what they want. So Carmen, thank you so much for joining us. I think your mic is muted. Well, while Carmen's getting it together, we can roll some footage of some of the work that she's been doing. So she has the Prissy Girl nail press on, and she also does the acrylic full sets. So we have some of those, and you'll be able to book with her through Booksy. And you could purchase her press-ons. You can book with her when it comes to a manicure full set or a pedicure. And yeah, so, you know, all your nail needs, she's your girl for sure. She will have a new nail home coming up on July 3rd, and she will be alongside Brown Beauty Sade at the nail collection. And yeah, that's in Agawam. So you'll be able to go there for all your nail needs and book with Carmen, which is awesome. A Black-owned nail salon, which we all know that we definitely need more of. Yes, hi Carmen.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I don't know what was going on. Technical difficulties. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay. We're just glad we got you connected. So I was connecting the people to the nail connection and all the above. So, you know, if you want to let the people know what you got going on. Well, first of all, welcome back. Like, I don't know if you heard me in the beginning.
Thank you for having me back. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to get it together. I'm back. I'm here.
No, it's fine. I don't know if you heard me in the beginning yelling about how the people loved your episode. So it's only right that we had you back.
Thank you. I'm so glad everybody loved it. I got some new things for everybody. So hopefully I know I said the last time the website will be up and running, but it's DMs for now, and the website will be up and running soon, like within the week. So
yes, definitely. For sure. You've had a lot of things going. We definitely rolled some footage from your, you know, the sets that you've been doing, your press-ons, which is awesome. I know you just showed me a new set today, which is definitely one of my faves. I said that like 5 times last time. Okay, get him in the camera. Get him in the camera.
You guys see? I don't know, but it's definitely a looker. It's a good set. It's my favorite set so far.
Yeah, I love that set. You know, pop them off, toss them over here.
I'll make you your own set, Lonnie. On a good day, you deserve your own set, so I'll get you your own set for sure.
I do. You know, my birthday's coming, so I'll be right in your chair at the Nail Connection. So if you want to let people know about the Nail Connection and your new nail home, I briefed it a little bit, but if you want to let people know about all that and all the new things to come.
Yes, thank you. Everybody, I will be having a new spot where I'll be able to take clients. You know, you can come get your press-ons, and it'll be at the Nail Connection. My best friend and owner, Sade, at Brown Beauty on Instagram and Facebook, will be opening on July 3rd of July, and the ribbon cutting will be from 4 to 6. So I hope everybody can join us and you guys can come see us and see our work and what we'll be putting out. And, you know, a Black-owned nail salon in the community. Agawam is kind of the community, but just come on. It'll be a good time and worth the drive.
Awesome. I love that. I am super excited. You know, my birthday's July 9th. We've been talking about my birthday nails for 4 months.
We are all here. Lonnie's birthday is July 9th. Prissy Girl Nails will be on the set, just so you all know.
On the set. And I'll be yelling all across the airways, like, check out my nails. You know, when you get a new set that you love, you're in everybody's face. You're using your hands for no reason. There will be a whole lot of that.
And I hope you guys can see all this. Like, Prissy Girl Nails will be on the set for July 9th, so keep it posted.
Yes, I'm super excited. I can't wait. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for everything that you have going on. And, you know, it's only up from here, girl, because I was just saying, like, Black-owned nail salons, we need them. We love them.
Absolutely.
We need them. So this is awesome and amazing in the community. We don't have many. I don't think we have any. I'm not going to, you know, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. I don't know what people got going on. But
just a couple, but, you know, not enough. Not enough. So
not enough.
That you do know
this is awesome.
Sure that you support book your pedicures, manicures, clothes sets, come get your press-ons, whatever you gel sets, dip sets, whatever you want. The Black-owned nail salon at Female Connection. You know, whatever Black-owned nail salon you know, support them.
Yes, for sure. Awesome. Are you winding down with us today?
I am not. I kind of forgot about the wind down part, and I was just like, oh, as soon as I seen you put it up in the last slide, I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot. But
it's okay. It's okay. You could be winding down. You don't have to drink to wind down.
Okay.
Winding down is a mind state. You know, you can drink some water. Kick back.
And that'll work. For today.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you so much for coming back. Let the people know where to follow you.
Thank you
where to find you.
Love coming on to give you tutorials. Whenever you guys have it again, make sure you invite me.
Of course.
Find me at Prissy Girl Nails on Instagram. And Carmen Prissy Girl Walker on Facebook if necessary. But just DM if you need anything custom or anything that I've shown thus far and you'd like to order, just please DM for now. But the website will be up within the week. So stay posted.
Awesome. So we have some questions. Do you have any inspirations for some new sets?
There's always inspiration. The nail game is like clothes and shoes. Like there's always a new trend. There's always something to keep up with. Like the set I have on right now, the mismatch set, like everything's a trend. So there's always something. I always come up with something new, especially with the custom sets. You know, kind of people kind of send me what they think of, and I kind of give them my own take on it. So yeah, you know, there's always inspiration. Everything's inspiration. The trends keep going with the nail game.
Right. We're not dropping my birthday inspiration. So whoever that was, hold on tight. Because it's just like, you know what I mean? I almost was like this. I was almost like, there's some inspiration. But you know what? Nah. Because if you get my nails before me,
nope,
I'll pop them off.
Trust me, your number was on the list for that.
So yeah, thank you again so much for joining us. It's always a blast. And like I said, I'm so proud of you, and I'm super excited with everything you guys got going on. Both of you guys, you and Sade. So that is awesome. I will definitely be a regular at the shop. And you guys go follow. Yes, you guys don't forget to follow. Don't forget, that ribbon cutting on July 3rd, 4 o'clock. Make sure you're there in Agawam. You can find the details at Prissy Girl Nails or at the Nail Connection on Instagram. So thank you again, Carmen.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So yeah, to everyone, thank you guys so much for joining us. That's a wrap on season 1. It's been a blast. Thank you to all our guests. Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to everyone who liked, subscribed, and shared our posts. We are so grateful and thankful for you. Special shout out to everyone on Channel 7. You guys are awesome. It has been a blast. I am so grateful for this opportunity. This is amazing. Got me out my shell. I'm outside. And I'm super excited. And yeah, I'm super excited for season 2. So make sure you guys lock in. We'll be back this fall, I believe it is, September. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And make sure you guys still like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. The videos will be up. You can go back and watch because, we covered a lot of material. So make sure you guys go and check out all the shows. They were all amazing. And yeah, happy Wind Down Wednesday.